Hello and welcome to the Audio Dad Chronicles. I'm Shale, and today we're going to dive into the music of Jinjer for the first time on this channel with their song Duel, the one-take live performance from Tatiana. Hey there, editor me. I enjoyed that song so much that I had to just jump straight back into it, and we're going to do a bonus deconstruction of this song. So first up, we're going to see the first reaction, and then we are going to follow that up, and there will be comments down below in the chapters where you can skip ahead if you want to, and we're going to do a deconstruction stem isolation version of this as well. So stick around, would ya? So we're really big fans of the band Jinjer on this channel, which is one of the reasons why we haven't covered them yet. I do know a fair bit of their earlier music. I don't know if I've listened to complete albums or not, but I definitely know a lot of their singles and a lot of their more known songs. I am definitely familiar with the live in studio take that they did on their song Pisces, which has definitely helped them rise to prominence, certainly been well reacted to by a lot of other channels. We haven't covered it here because I have heard that song, but I'm curious. Is that something that you all would like to see me do a deconstruction for? I think that would be a great song, being the live in the studio, very stripped down and raw, or we could take the song, separate it into the individual stems, and analyze and listen to and enjoy and appreciate the various performances of all the artists. Really curious what you all think about that. It's been high on my list of things that I wanted to do. Even though it is a song I've heard, we would just go straight to the deconstruction on it. We wouldn't need to do the first reaction because I do know the song, but I think it'd be a lot of fun to do. Let me know what you think about that idea. But in the meantime, why don't we get into the live vocal take of Tatiana in this, not in the studio? Not sure if it's in the studio. Let's find out. Let's just get right into it, shall we? This is Duel by Jinjer with Tatiana, one take vocal performance. Love his drumming.
In a winter's icy grip, where there's no place gently sleep, how Duel unfold the corner of honor day abide. Two strangers face to face, a match or two collide. Revenge seeks solace to the barrier they strike. Pistol boys, our defense's target inside. Corner men whisper, setting point of honor right. A bad practice, distance of 10 steps away. We're hardly. Everyone's aim goes astray.
Like it so far. Nice to hear her open up a song with her clean sound because she's got a beautiful, clean voice. I mean, of course, she's known for the intensity in her growls, but she also has an amazing range. And I did reference Pisces earlier, and I think that's one of those songs that really showcases a lot of the aspects of her voice. This so far, at least so far, is only showing off her cleans, but I'm confident that she's going to get into the growls at some point because that is definitely the type of thing that she can do and that they use in their songs very, very regularly. I did mention the deconstruction and certainly an option for Pisces at some point down the road, maybe even this song. I really like the forwardness that we get by having this live one take. You can really see, what she's doing with her voice and how she sings things, her mouth placement, and although it is a side view, I'm sure we'll be able to get a good indication of, her vocal technique and how she does that. But on this channel, we don't always analyze the way that singers sing because I'm not a vocal coach and there are so many others that do a good job of those things. Over here, we kind of specialize in the production and the behind the scenes things, being a former roadie myself. And we do, as I mentioned, deconstruction videos. And that's where we take the stems of the songs, the individual artists, and we separate them all. Would you be interested in hearing it for this song? I might, like I said before, might do Pisces at some point. If you're interested in things like that, let me know in the comments. If there's a song that you want me to cover on the channel from Jinjer or from another artist, you can always sponsor that. There is an option, link above, where you can sponsor a reaction video or even sponsor a deconstruction video where we do the stem separation. If there's something you want to hear, you can leave comments and suggestions to us, and we may get to it. But if you definitely want to hear something done, you can always request it and sponsor a song. We would love to do that. And with all that money, it goes right back in the channel because we are trying to upgrade some of our equipment here to offer you all a better production value. So if you're interested in doing that, do hit up that link and let us know. You can always go to our Patreon page as well, where you can see additional footage. You can find additional songs that we don't always cover on this channel, things that we kind of hold back. We're getting into doing complete album listen-throughs all over there as well. There'll be one of those coming up very, very soon. So sign up on Patreon. You can sign up for free, and then you're on the mailing list. I don't send out emails. You're just on the list so that you know what is coming up, what is coming out. And if you want to sign up for any of the paid tiers, you're always welcome to do that, but you don't have to get involved in it. And over on Patreon for free, I also have a video where I show how I do the deconstructions and do it in a way that you all can do it as well, where you can use all free tools. You don't have to pay for anything special, and you can do the things that I do as well. So if you're interested in that, hop on over there and look for that video. You'll find it. But in the meantime, let's let Tatiana get back into this killer track, Duel.
And whispers setting point of honor right. I've been practice distance of 10 steps away. We're hardly everyone's aim goes astray.
Always love the bass playing. That's a deep note.
Barrel to barrel.
Barrel to barrel. This is a duel.
Back aside. Pistols boys. Barrel to barrel. The lock on your winner side. Your life threatening dance where reputation's right. Place your bets, place your bets. To win or to lose as in a duel's embrace.
Man, are we getting some range out of her on this one. I was about to stop it earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt it mid-verse, but she hit a couple low notes. And I don't know if I've ever heard her go that low before. And certainly not within a belt, that's for sure. And then, of course, we get her screams. I don't want to call it her usual, like, you know, it's something common because she is god-tier level vocalist. Easily one of my favorite harsh vocalists. I dare say even clean vocalists in the metal world today. She's an absolute powerhouse. Loving this so far. Really, really dig what she's doing. And again, we get to hear all kinds of levels, all kinds of vocal ranges within that power. And she just makes it look like nothing. It's just, wow, she is something else.
Back aside. Pistols boys. Barrel to barrel. The lock on your winner side.
Very
Your
deep.
life threatening dance where reputation's right. Place your bets, place your bets. To win or to lose as in a duel's embrace.
Ooh, he's right. Get some breath. Head rush.
My excuse is to define the truth. And the battle between me and you. Reconciliation seems nothing but a dream. As we step to the fore in a winter's flame.
I almost do want to do a deconstruction of this song because we can't appreciate everything that the rest of the band is doing. Not that she overtakes them per se, but they just do so much cool stuff. musically speaking, get their guitar and their bass player especially, huge fan of him. I am a bass player myself, and he just does some wild shit. He busts out things and techniques that I sit there and I've learned and I know how to play, and I dream of figuring out how to incorporate them into a song, two-handed tapping and things like that. And never could, just could never make it fit like it belonged. And here he does. He just lays it out, just makes it look like it belongs. So Eugene, just absolutely killer. Love that bass player. Loving the drumming, he's tight, he's technical, throwing out all kinds of little fills and extra cymbals and stuff. Just really musical in the performance. And what can you say of the guitar? It's just dirty, heavy, dark, deep, just chugging, it's almost like he's the rhythmic pulse, just laying it down. Huge fan of Jinjer, and I especially love the little moments we get in this where Tatiana looks at the camera, has a minute where she probably has a bit of a head rush after letting out that bit. It really helps sell the point that this is real. This is actually her doing it. This isn't some studio trickery. This is her in front of a mic. We are seeing her real performance, and it's beautiful. I say beautiful to this.
Reconciliation seems nothing but a dream as we step to the fore in a winter's glam.
That tone of the bass. Oh.
Pick a side, stakes are high, stakes are high.
In a darkness, no, a dead or no will lie. The blood I am, the better I sigh.
Into the last blood, I'm gonna stand. Amidst the smoke and cries of pain,
Is it Duel over?
a moment of doubt,
Uh-oh.
a chance to reclaim. There's no way to hide.
That rasp.
Wounds run deep and wide. A choice to heal or let revenge reside. No painkillers I need. I deserved it all indeed. Though I'm down on my knees, I have battled my old me.
It is. It's wrapping up. You could tell the duel has happened. The barrels have been faced off. The smoke is clearing. The regret of what you've done and the reality that you had to face off. And the song itself really crescendoed. It came down. Tatiana and the band, they just bring the song to a close, let it out. Just gotta live with the reality of what they've done. That was very, very cool. Really dig that song. I've been dying to hear it. It's been out for a little while, and I haven't had a chance to listen to the new Jinjer yet. I'm really glad that Tatiana decided to do this live vocal one take. I think that's something really special that certain vocalists can do and others just can't, and she is one of the ones that is definitely leading the push for that. She's done a few of these now over the years, and they're always amazing. And it's so cool getting to see those human touches where you know it's real. She proves what she can do. There's no auto-tune going on. There's no special effects. This is just a woman in front of a mic just showing us why she is the level that she is. And the band, killing it. Tight production, really good mix. Love hearing all the different parts. I do want to hear that more. I may come back on this song, and whether or not I film it or not, I don't know. But I foresee myself doing a bit of a deconstruction on this one because I really want to hear some of that instrumentation on its own. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe you'll be seeing it right after this. Time will tell. But either way, thanks a lot for coming along the ride on this one, and I hope to see you again. Hey, thanks for sticking around. So we're going to go straight into a stem isolation version of this, what we call our deconstruction versions. So we're going to jump straight over here. And over here on screen, we've already got it set up. And we are going to jump straight into this. So we have already gone ahead and separated all the tracks into the individual stems. We've got Tatiana's vocals, Roman on guitar, Eugene on bass, Alexander on drums. And what we're looking at here is the individual tracks of each of the artists. And if you're interested in how I do this, you look up top there, there's going to be a link, and that will take you to my Patreon page, or you can, for free, sign up. You can get on a mailing list so you know what else is coming up over on the paid tiers, and it'd be lovely if you signed up onto a paid tier. There's all kinds of extra videos, deconstructions, full album listens, and more going on over there. But there is also a free tutorial on how I do all this using all free tools. So if you want to check that out, go on ahead to that link over there, up there, and you can check it out. Otherwise, we're just going to get straight into it, assuming that you know what you're looking at, and this is what we're going to do. Okay, so that's the song. We've already heard this. We're not going to dwell on that too long, but this is a great opportunity to give everybody a chance to shine on their own before we probably set aside the guitar, bass, and drums for a little bit and focus more on Tatiana. But since we're doing it and we're here, let's go into this, and we're going to start off from the top down. We're going to listen to a little bit of the guitar on its own. So what we're hearing is just the guitar tracks isolated. All right, so there's our guitar. We'll back up, we'll listen to that again, but we're going to switch it on over to Eugene on bass. Love this guy's playing. He's a monster. I'm a bass player, you can tell. Very raw, very visceral tone. Okay, we're going to jump on over. Oops, pardon me. Too many on. And Saturn the cat has entered the room, so if you hear some random noises in the background, if he pops up over my shoulder on one of the other tables, well, that's Saturn. Say hi. Hi, Saturn. How's it going, buddy? Let's hear our drums now. Great use of stereo field on that drum kit.
Where the snowflakes gently sleep, how Duel unfold the corner on a day abide. Two strangers face to face, a match or two collide. Revenge seeks solace to the barrier they strike. Pistol boys, our defenses target inside. Corner men whisper, setting corner vulnerable.
Okay, we're going to stop that. We just listened to the whole song, so we don't need to listen to too much of the song as in its own. We're here more to listen to the isolated tracks, so let's do that. But we're definitely coming back on the guitar because he starts doing some really cool stuff at this point too.
Winter's icy grip, where the snowflakes gently sleep, how Duel unfold the corner on a day abide. Two strangers face to face, a match or two collide. Revenge seeks solace to the barrier they strike. Pistol boys, our defenses target inside. Corner man whispers, setting corner vulnerable.
Now, this gives us a great opportunity to hear her voice on her own. Now, of course, there is effects. They've got a little bit of delay and reverb on that. That's added in post. That's added after the fact. But you can tell already, this is her in the studio with that microphone. This is live. This is real. And you can hear the subtleties there. You hear her little breaths in there. You hear her taking a breath in. You hear her mouth changing. You can hear the subtleties in her performance. Very, very cool. Now, I did say I wanted to hear a little bit of that guitar. So we're going to jump over to him for a moment here because he does some really cool stuff, and I kind of wanted to pull that out too. A lot of fast picking.
Boys, our defense is targeted.
Okay, let's back that up. Let's just hear Miss Tatiana on her own again. Because she's coming up to something cool.
Our defense is target inside. Corner man whispers, setting corner vulnerable. I've been practiced. Distance of 10 steps away, we're hardly. Everyone's aim goes astray.
Barrel to barrel. Back aside.
You hear that breathing.
Pistol spars, barrel to barrel. The lock on the winner side. The life threatening dance where reputation's right. Blast your bats! Blast your bats! To win or to lose us in the duel's embrace!
Can we just take a moment just to worship at the altar that is the beast of Tatiana's vocals? My goodness, just wow, what power. Oh yeah, sorry. I got a kick out of this. Gotta hear this part on its own. This again, not that we need it, but this shows the sincerity in this performance right here. Woo! Cheeky little nod to the camera. I liked that part. I chuckled to myself when I heard that the first time.
My excuse is to find the truth. And the battle between me and you.
Reconciliation seems nothing but a dream as we step to the fore in a winter's glam.
Love that tone.
Pick a side, stakes are high, stakes are high.
You know total snow, but I don't know will lie. The blood I heard, the blood I say.
Into the last blood, I'm gonna stand. Amidst the smoke and
Love that
cries
naturalness.
of pain, a moment of doubt. a chance to reclaim. There's no way to hide.
Grit.
The wounds run deep and wide. The choice to heal or let revenge reside. No painkillers I need.
Love it.
I deserved it all indeed. Though I'm down on my knees.
Just love that. You can hear the voice, you can hear the breath, you can hear her mouth moves at times. You can see her utilizing proper mic technique. She puts just a little bit more space between her as she sings certain notes or at certain power levels. Just really, really cool. What a vocalist. What a band.
I have battled my old me.
Wow. And there it is. Just a quick little run through on Jinjer's Duél, doing a little stem isolation, just to appreciate the band and the singing and the production and everything as a whole. Thanks for sticking around for this extended version, and I hope to see you all again.